Hello and welcome to episode 5 of our Chien Binhrung campaign. In the last episode, we were able to finally get rid of the accursed Hudet Kai. We have full annexed their territory and took a decent chunk off of their allies' territory as well. And I actually still need to go through and add a couple of these provinces over to a trade company. Eventually, we may only want to remove these and only have center of trades in our trade company, but for right now, bringing a little bit more value out of the north is important. We also grabbed a new vassal, Fightin. We've released them. They have lots of cores that we can go and take at some point. And we're looking pretty good. Our economy is in a really good spot, making 14.76 ducats a month. We do unfortunately have a 1-2-2 ruler, so we're really hoping that they die soon and we can get a new queen, because this one is, well, to put it simply, very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. As of right now, we are kind of chilling, though. We can see some crown land from the adventurers. We do have 34% crown land. I could sell seas. And I'm also going to start diverting trade from Fight 10 so I can get their trade coming down to me. I mean, I could build up my crown land, but I think I'd rather sell and then seize it away. We're not too far off of getting back up over 30. Now we need to full core these two provinces because we need less than 20% autonomy in these two states for a mission. So we are working on that, and we also have submissions that require some buildings. So we need 5 base production and either a workshop or a counting house in all of these currently highlighted provinces, which, as you can see, is actually quite a bit. We're going to need a lot of Diplo Dev, and we're going to need a lot of workshops. Workshops will come easier than the Diplo Dev, but that's okay. That is the autonomy one. We need to own more provinces in the Lupulin Rainforest region, so I think we are going to go ahead and possibly look to expanding into Bukit Pentay. They are guaranteed by Binhrung and Jaya and allied to Arakellan. I can call in Hon Sai, who doesn't necessarily want their land, but I do need to break up Jaya and Hon Sai. Ooh, actually, can I ask you to break your alliance? Can we do that with favors? Do I have enough? I do have enough favors. Will you do it, though, is the question. Break your alliance with Jaya. You will. Okay, so that's probably what we end up doing then. Don't know why I would not. That would be a pretty good thing for us to grab. We can feed our vassals, or we can just take the land for ourselves. Either way, I'm not too worried about it, but I do want to make sure that we are dealing with this. We're building a spy network on Buvari because we have it for a estate mission, and I can also go ahead and insult them for a bit more power projection. Beautiful. You do love to see it. That gets us up to 52, which is more monarch points, and as I said, we need every little bit that we can get. All right, we're currently drilling with these troops. We can let them drill for a little bit longer. Because we do want to make sure that we have these rebels dealt with before we move on to our next conflict. Is that a... Okay, it's 5 million. I thought it was 5 siege general for a second. I was like, I don't remember a 5 siege general. I feel like I would remember if I had one of those. That's kind of significant. We could get a naval doctrine. It's 75 crowns. I'm going to go for ship trade power. Speaking of ship trade power, can I build more ships? Yep. Let's go ahead and build 10 more light ships to help. We don't really need combat ships. I'd rather just make more money, if at all possible. There is that, and there's our Diplo power. Thank you very much. Now I am looking to take admin and Diplo Tech 6 here. It's kind of important for us. There's the Binhrung peasants. Stop drilling. Even if they siege us down, doesn't matter, because it is within range of a fort, so I'm not too concerned by it. Okay, and I did tell you to go in right there, so go ahead and make our way up there and immediately follow with these guys. That will, unfortunately, get the autonomy, but hey, you can only prevent so much, right? And you, we're going to have the Kai Separatists, which we will deal with here in a second, and then we'll be good to go to our next war. Let's go ahead and drill you while we're waiting. If my 10 wants a royal marriage, I will accept that. Not a problem. Yeah, we just chilling. We're waiting. I do need to stay focused on mill, though, because we need to make sure that we take mill tech on time, which does mean that we probably can't take any more of our ideas here, even though it would give us 10% production efficiency and cheaper regiments. We lose 2,000 sailors, gain 2,000 manpower. That is pretty nice. How many troops can I have? 36. Okay. Let's build up to 35. That's going to give us a pretty dominant military for our region here. I'm not going to royal marry Hon Sai. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to probably break our alliance with them after we've already dealt with their air. Ooh, a 3-5-5? Oh, that's going to be so nice. We've just got to get there in time. Currently have a 2-1-3. I mean, even a 2-1-3 is better than what we currently have. So anytime this queen wants to die, anytime. If I provoke these guys, never mind, don't need to. Again, we're not going to take that idea. Otherwise, we will not take tech on time. Okay, let's get to work. And the reason we're going into the jungles first instead of up here is I have a truce with these guys until 1480. So we have a little bit of time before we need to do anything like that. I also think I'm going to send some warnings. And to you as well. There we go. Anyone that borders Zeus yet, because I want to take their land for myself by giving it back to my vassal, their cores. So I don't want anybody else conquering them in the meantime. Sneaky, yes, but necessary. Let's lower the autonomy here and here. I think that will finally complete the mission. It will. End the raiders. The desert raiders of Sertan have long been a thorn in our great nation's side. Sertani pillagers tear through the Binhrung countryside, setting fire to villages within the Binhrungi Valley and ripping loved ones from each other's arms. It is time we rid ourselves of this nuisance. To the end of the game, we get plus 10% domestic trade power, and we discover the Lupulin Rainforest region and get a permanent claim on the Teg and the Tlagoget areas. Sounds good. Bunch of claims, and now I need to own more provinces here, and I will get some core creation costs, which is nice. And I do need to own all of this, so let's keep moving. Stop drilling and move down here. The reinforcements will follow you afterwards. We should consider also starting to annex some of these vassals down here. Specifically, I'm looking at Lilac would be nice, because then I can just have a direct connection with all of my territory. Then maybe Kuta, because I do have this center of trade, but we'll see. Hon Sai declares war on these guys. That's unfortunate, because now I can't ask them to break their alliance. That's super unfortunate. That is disappointing. Very disappointing. I don't think there's much I can do about it, though, at the moment. So what I think we do is we declare on Mendikpoko, and we could break Jayaraya's alliance with Hon Sai. Gotta roll the punches. Sometimes the AI is just gonna go and declare war. Unfortunate. Is what it is, though. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it. We're just gonna go win. Oh, yeah, those 5,000 troops are super dead. Because we are Tech 6, and you are Tech 5, and that means you die. It's rather simple math. Okay, do you have cores anywhere? You do. I mean, maybe we grab them as a vassal, but I don't really think we need to. Ooh, a bunch of money or Diplo power. We need the Diplo points, so we will take those. We do want to be careful with our attrition in this war. Again, it's all jungle. Very, very expensive when it comes to that sort of stuff, so we'll have to be a little bit careful. I do want to follow these troops, though, and get a wipe on them if I can. Just so that way they're not a problem anymore. Come on, can we catch them? I think we're going to catch the 1K stack. Yeah. Surely we'll get them at some point. There we go. Alright, and these occupations will go through. We will be all good. Are you... You are at war with Quebec, Tileni, and Fengban as well. Okay, well then I'll make sure that we throw our troops on there so that way they get the siege. Now you are unfortunately guaranteed by Hon Sai, who will not currently join. I would have to fight Arakellan, though that doesn't look like it's going to necessarily be a problem, considering Arakellan just lost their entire army. In that case, sure. You're going to bring in Vendifa. I don't really care. Vendifa's an OPM over here off the coast, so... Ooh, you do have a good leader, though. 536. But I don't particularly care, and I think I can full annex Arakellan in this war. We may fall behind on our admin tech for this, but I mean, if I can take most of South Haless in just one fell swoop, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't do that. Other than falling behind on tech, which is a pretty good excuse. But I'm not worried about it. Ooh, that I am worried about. I mean, if he reinforces, we'll be fine. If he doesn't reinforce, we're probably going to lose this fight. Okay, there we go. We didn't even need him. I did take a lot of losses for that, though, because I didn't have a general. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you just got to send it. All right, let's hope that our vassals go and stop him from constructing a bunch of stuff. While Arakellen did lose a lot of their army, it's not actually all gone. So let's be a little bit careful here and not let them get caught out. If we can just get through this. I'd like to get a border with Binhrung if I could, just because I do want to start taking them out, because they're going to start raiding us now that we are going to be moving into different parts of South Haless here. And I don't really want to get raided, fun fact. Tier 3, Bureaucracy. Vassal forcement contribution and Diplo relations. Expanded royal court gives reform progress growth. I don't really think we need decentralized bureaucracy. Well, actually, there are a lot of cultures down here. Sertana, Hujan, and Banyak, and Paru. We could. I almost never go for it. You know, I usually just, it's whatever. Autonomy and territories is pretty cool too. I don't know, royal favoritism is... Or, sorry, not royal favoritism. Which one? What am I thinking of? I was thinking of compromise with nobility. Yeah, you know what? Let's go decentralized. Why not? It also gives some estate loyalty. All good things. None of those are too bad. Yeah, let's take the Diplotech. Sure. Might be a mistake, but hey, it'll be fine. Okay, you're gonna go there. Oh, is he gonna get away? That's unfortunate. You step onto here. Really trying to do my best to have at least somewhat decent micro for this. Because as you can see, we've already lost a lot of troops to attrition here. And so if we're not careful, we'll lose them all. And then we're going to be in a very, very bad spot. And all of a sudden, we have no manpower. And someone near us comes knocking and decides that they want our territory. And I can't really say no. So I think I actually only need 2,000 of you sent up here. The rest of you can go south. I do want to deal with Arakellen. They are Tech 6, so I'm going to need some kind of combat advantage. They're going to sit in the jungles, which is going to kind of suck for us. And I don't have an available general, which is also going to suck. But I could give this person military command, and I will. I thought they already were, to be honest. And I can also give my consort control, too. And who knows? Maybe now she'll die. She does have a higher death chance. I thought we did, but it was our first queen that was already a general. I only need 4,000 here. Yeah, you've given up. I understand that, but I don't really care. Actually, do I care? No. Because I want the money from these guys. Let's just go and take this fight. I mean, ouch. Oof, ouch moment, but we'll be alright. There we go, and that's it for Arakellen as well. Beautiful. Alright, and my vassals are fighting the Pretender Rebels, which is great. Which means I didn't have to fight them at all. Who knew? Vassals can actually be kind of useful. I know, it's weird. I'm not used to that. Usually pretty much useless. Jaya Raya. Okay, so first of all, you are breaking your alliance with Hon Sai. Second of all, I would like my claims off of you, but I can't grab those unless I piece the other war out first. So you're going to have to wait. Yeah, you're going to have to wait. But I am going to get war reps, money, trade power from you, and your rivalry to give me some prestige. Thank you very much. And it shouldn't take us too long to get through this next little bit. Yeah, you could send them onto this siege as well. And there we go. I don't think we have naval superiority. We do not. They have heavy ships, so I'm not even going to worry about sending my navy out. And I do believe that our alliance with Hon Sai has run its course and has found its end. Because they're about to take this stuff, and I need that. So, Hon Sai, thank you so much for all the good times. Actually, I'm going to wait till I can take your money or manpower. Then I'm going to break my alliance with you. You know, you don't want to waste potential resources, if you know what I'm saying. If they can give me things, well, I might as well just wait around. For old time's sake, of course. For old time's sake. Alright, and that siege is done. I did co-belligerize you. I don't know if they'll be willing to peace out, though, because I can't actually go take this island, which is a problem. For me, specifically. I don't have the ships to do that. Our navy would get obliterated by this one heavy and the 5 galleys. So, yeah, you know, I'm not quite sure it's going to be doable to get a full annexation here. And I can't get their ally either, because they're on an island. It's just kind of how it goes. Where's our merc stack? There you are. You get onto the siege. And you can step off of the siege. All of you can move over here. We can get to looting this. Okay, so Arkellen, if I wanted to full annex you, I know you're not going to love the idea. Yeah. I mean, it's not a no, per se. It's definitely not a yes, though. It's most assuredly not a yes. But it's kind of a maybe. Like, they could, perchance, decide to give up. It's possible. It's kind of cope. It's actually very cope, but it is possible. There we go. Hon Sai has taken land that is rightfully ours, so I will ask them for soldiers, and I will then break my alliance with them. We can thrash them at this point. And, well, they're my expansion path, so. Such is the way it is. I'd say that I was sorry, but I'm not. You would have done the exact same thing to me, Hon Sai, so I can't say I necessarily feel too bad about it. Arkellen will now accept the full annexation. That is a lot of admin points. I'm sure we'll be fine. Thank you very much. Beautiful. And it does mean that we can complete the military expedition, so let's go ahead and do that. If we complete the mission, a meeting with the knives prior to this, then we will gain minus 10% core creation cost. And we have done that, so we will gain the special bonuses. Armed with the intelligence gathered by our exploration teams, the time has come for us to assert our dominance over the rainforest and the tribes who live there. Let us dispose of their so-called kings and bring their misguided followers into our nation. Permanent claim on the Lupulin Rainforest region, and for 15 years, we get plus 25% spy network defense and minus 10% core creation cost. Drive the elf lovers out. Okay, well, we're working on it. We're definitely working on it. Let's go ahead and core that. Yeah, look at that war exhaustion. Call for peace is, it's a rough one. We are not going to have the admin points for this, by the way, but I'm taking it anyways. I don't care. What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? Because Van Defa will stay in? Who am I getting a call for peace on? Oh, for this one. Okay, well, you break your alliance with Hon Sai. What if I don't take any land from them? I just take money and war reps here. Make sure they break their alliance. That's probably good enough. Considering how much admin I need. And you are going to get pieced out. Give up your cores on them, please. Thank you. Go ahead and make a core there. We will have enough mill points. That's nice. And now we're just waiting for you to accept the reality of what it is and surrender. So we are all good on that front. Now our truce with Ziuzhut is up in 85, so we still have quite a ways until that. Yeah, see, Hon Sai is gonna... I would ally like Beyond Fang, but they're also in my expansion path. So... And Ping Hoi just declared against Shiraya war against the world. They're really already that far through their things, huh? Through their reforms? That's like tier 5, isn't it? I mean, I guess they are a republic. Yeah, I'm tier 3, 5, meh. They have it, though. Just pirate things. Should have warned them. I don't even know if I can. Huh, I could. Too late now. That national manpower guy. Ooh, actually. You're a half-price level 2 advisor, aren't you? Yes, you are. I will hire you instead. And I will take Miltech. And you need to move somewhere with some force limit. Thank you. And also wherever rebels are going to rise up. I mean, he's fully occupied. And he has 0 troops. So he'll give up at some point. He has to. Does not have a choice on that one. Apparently Buvari is no longer a valid rival for us. Okay. We are the 4th great power. I don't really feel like the 4th great power, but apparently we are. I can build buildings. I have a lot of money. I can build that in our capital. A little bit of manpower never hurt anybody. Obviously, we need a lot of workshops, right? But I don't have the admin tech for that. Okay, Zertan Separatists. Let's go deal with them. And I guess we just speed 5, because I'm not peacing out till I can full annex. So, we're chilling. We are chilling. What do we got next? Just Binhrung nobles. Okay. Where? Up here? Alright, well, we'll get near them. Get ready to say hello when they pop up. Make sure we're ready to deal with those rebels as well. Anytime. You could give up anytime. And it seems that Xiaodo has fallen, which is quite bad, actually. Yeah. Because now the command has rivaled us, and they are moving south. Great. Great, great, great. All right. Million Crown Magpies. While on palace duty, it is crucial for soldiers to maintain unwavering focus and avoid strain from their responsibilities, no matter the challenges they face. However, yesterday a few magpies, or spirits disguised as magpies, proved to be a distraction for some guards. These ethereal beings enticed the guards with promises of wealth and led them to a small cave where their word proved true. The cave was filled with riches beyond measure. Remarkably, it appears that these spirits had no malicious intentions towards our guards. Instead, they acted with honesty, delivering on their promise. The guards have dutifully brought the treasure to our attention and have suggested that we find a way to show gratitude to these magpies for their benevolence. Let's build them a nice bath and birdhouse. 380. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely thought those guards were dead. I thought they were just done for. But, hey, that works. Lord prefers a half-elf bastard. A prominent noble in our realm, known for their impotence, has recently had a child. However, they now realize that they preferred their existing bastard child, a half-elf who has started to show great competence in their role. The noble has petitioned and asked for the Anroang's permission to legitimize the bastard as his heir. If we go through with this, the nobles will be displeased, but the half-elven communities of Chien Binhrung will naturally take this as an indication of our country's increased favor for them. Well, considering we have a mission that says drive the elf lovers out, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Ooh, money though. No. We're gonna say no. Usually I just say yes, but not this time. Don't know if I can actually warn you. I mean, I guess I could, but what good is it going to do? I don't border these guys. So I can't really stop him from going and taking them. We can take this idea now. The force service minus 10% regiment cost, and we complete our first national idea, Jewelers of East Haless. Binhrung's most important export lies inside the only gem mines found on the east coast of the peninsula. The beautiful and rare jewels are used everywhere in the country, in necklaces, piercings, weapons, and even perfect sculptures of popular figures. As a result, gemstones are a staple of Binhrung identity, and the jewelers of Chien Binhrung are among the most important craftsmen in the nation, plus 10% production efficiency. Well, you know what I would like? Thank you. For this guy to give up. Give me your land, give me your money, give me $200, do not pass go, give me, thank you. We'll keep this fort for now, but eventually it will be removed. But for now, it's fine. Okay, now we can actually start to get rid of that. I can rival you, and I can rival you. I could seize land here, though the adventurers are not thrilled with that idea. I could give out generous quest rewards. You know what? I'll do that now. That will bring their loyalty equilibrium up to 55. So that way I can summon the diet and seize without dealing with a bunch of rebels like we're about to. Alright, let's go deal with them. And the treasure fleet has visited Ziu Gok, which is up here. Sailing past the jungle, the sailors in the treasure fleet hear a sound unlike any other, the sound of Xiujiut music. While most tea gardens are further inland, the strong scent of the coastal Xiujiut tea gardens are a lighthouse to the sailors as they dock. As the merchants and traders exchange goods, many aboard the fleets head to the Fa Tang floating on the rivers to enjoy the amenities they missed at sea. With the port being a rather recent construction, it has become a modern marvel sailors often long to return to after they've set sail for their homes once more. This region of the world is tea. Lots and lots of tea. That's what they're known for. And so this port is where that tea is exported, apparently. Another profitable visit. Make lots of money. And I like making dumb money. Ooh, our Anroang is strict. Okay, well, I still don't like her. She's still bad. And we've already read the one about Kaoden. So it sounds perfectly fine to me. Are we about to get rebels in our capital? What? Why? That's weird. Definitely didn't expect that one. Alright, let's get all of our boats in here. I would like to get all my trade ships in one stack so they can do their job a little bit more effectively. There we go. From 81 to 86%. That's about another ducat. I will take that. Thank you. This merc stack is just about done, I think. They're running out of manpower. Could let them fight some more mercs, though. Or some more rebels, and then we can add them in. Okay, and the adventurers are now in a position to where I can seize without issue. Thank you. Agenda of the diet. You want me to vassalize Chien? I mean, it's not the worst vassal in the world, don't get me wrong. They have no allies. Sure. Why not? They have literally no allies. There is no one. So we might as well go up and vassalize them real quick. We're still waiting for a Hon Sai truce anyways, which is up in 2 years, so it's not like we have anything else to do. We go up, we vassalize them, gives us some more cores that we can go and reconquest, and it's more trade power that we can get control of in this node. All in all, just benefits. I can even build up a couple of cannons here, actually. I need to spend this money. My goodness, do I need to spend this money. Build that in Arkellan. Build that in Kuta. Are those the only centers of trade that I own? Or a vassal owns that we don't have anything built in at the moment? It looks like it. I mean, I could build more temples, I guess, but they're just so bad. No. This needs a marketplace as well. Because it's the treasure fleet port, and I have it in a trade company, so it's actually valuable. I can actually spend my money on trade company stuff if I really wanted to. Get production efficiency here and local trade power for trade company provinces. Let's go ahead and do that. I could drop the 1,000 to gain the manpower increase and the sailor increase and the minimum autonomy, but I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. Getting more trade power out of there would be nice. Yeah, sure. I don't know if it's enough to get a merchant, but I mean, we're getting kind of close. Maybe. Might be a bit of cope. We have the trade power, but we don't have the trade power from our trade company specifically, which is what you need. Actually, we're at 47.7%. Let's go ahead and build marketplaces in all of these. Not how I usually do trade company stuff, but it is one way to do it. If I upgrade the Axa Senuego, I get ship trade power plus 15% globally. Sure. Sounds good to me. Go ahead and state all that out. I'm not going to full state it, though. I do want to take the admin tech. That is very important to me. And I think we need to start annexing these guys. I think they've been around long enough. We can even hand out the privilege to the nobles that has them... Well, it has me not lose my Diplo rep upon annexation. We're also going to gain 1 Diplo rep by subjugating this guy here. Oh, and my 50% Diplo annexation cost on top of that? Oh, yes, please. Thank you. And I gain a stability? Nice. Oh, things are looking up, despite the fact we have a terrible leader. You know what? Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I was. Horse population boom? Never mind, we're back to being bad. They brought up cavalry. How dare they? How dare they even bring up the cavalry? Let's go ahead and... Not war reps. Make you into a vassal. Nah, no one's going to do anything about it. And in your rivalry with them, sure. Welcome to the family. Hope you're glad to be here. Give me your trade power. All right, there's an additional +1 Diplo rep. Might want to fish for a Diplo rep advisor as well. And let's start annexing. So you're first. You'll be done in 85. If I look at my loyalty here, I can afford to give the nobles their privilege. Where is it? There it is. No integration policy. Makes the people more disloyal, but we don't lose the Diplo rep from annexing them, which is fine. And also we have a lot of loyalty of nobles, so I can revoke it whenever I want to, which is a pretty convenient thing. So I think all 3 of these vassals need to go. I mean, maybe I feed this vassal some land, but I mean, honestly, we're looking like we're going to be just fine without them. We've got some vassals in the north that are giving us trade power, which is helping us make more money. I mean, our income is looking great. We're going to get 33.79 ducats right now. If we take a quick look at the ledger here on income comparison of people we can see, like, we have the 3rd highest income in Haless. The command being number 1 and Buvari being number 2. So we are very, very rich. We have a very large army. We can have up to like 50,000 troops. Doesn't include any vassal troops as well. And they are fielding a couple. So Hon Sai will definitely be our next target. We're going to take our claims, and then I think we just roll right into Beyond Fang, which will be our first actual test. Because apparently their ally is a great conqueror. He is 68 though, so maybe he'll die. They'll probably just get another one. Who knows? But that is going to be it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.